So, hi, hello again. I'd like to go on with the second part of the unit 7a. In this part, I will try to talk about the pronunciation of to. This is important when we use the infinitive. For example, here are three sentences given. I would like you to listen to the three sentences.
7.4.
I want to come.
It's difficult to say.
Try not to be late.
So, what is important here is the pronunciation after a consonant here and the use of the to. So if we normally pronounce this kind of let's say structures, most of the students would say I want to come, or let's say it's difficult to say, or the last one, try not to be late. All right, so actually the pronunciation should be like this, as you have listened. I want to come. It's difficult to say. Try not to be late. All right. So this is the weak form of to. The weak form. So it is not stressed very much. To. The pronunciation should be like to. I want to come. It's difficult to say. Try not to be late. All right. So this is the rule here. When a word ends in a consonant, let's say T, all right, T. The next word begins with the same sound, TT, 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 all right. In this case, we can use the weak form of to. All right. In other words, to, want to. So two words become one word, in other words. All right. There are again 10 sentences. I would like you to listen to these sentences, and then I will show you the answers. All right. So the first one, you can maybe take notes. All right.
7.5. 1.
Have you ever tried to learn something new and failed?
2.
How important is it to know how to drive?
3.
How long do you usually spend deciding what to wear in the morning?
4.
Have you ever forgotten to turn off your phone during a class or concert?
5.
Where are you hoping to go for your next holiday?
6.
Are you planning to go anywhere next weekend?
7.
Would you like to work or study in another country?
8.
Have you ever pretended to be ill when you weren't?
9.
Do you think it's important to learn to cook at school?
10.
Do you think it's possible to stay friends with an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend?
So I'll open the answers so that you can check. Are you planning to go? Are you planning to go? Is this the consonant? And again, to, planning to go. Would you like to work? Would you like to work? Have you ever pretended to be ill? Pretended to be ill? Do you think it's important to learn to cook? Okay. And do you think it's possible to stay? To stay. Okay. So this is important when it comes to the use of the infinitive. In other words, we use the weak form of to. All right. So you can check again. So I'll step on to the next page. I passed the writing part. Okay. So this is again in relation with the infinitive, gerund and infinitive. In other words, the ing form. Again, we have got similar rules here. If you have a look, here, okay. So here we will do first this part, and then we will go on page 158 to have a look at the vocabulary bank again. So look at the cartoons again, find an example of a gerund, in other words, verb ing, after a preposition. After a preposition, so we will have a look here at the cartoons. When a song ends in a moment, you finish parking. Finish parking. So this is the gerund. A free coffee refill without asking. All right, without asking. So this one is important. Fitting into jeans that you haven't worn for a very long time and then finding money in one of the pockets. This one is listening next to someone nice on a plane. This one is finding a delicious food with no calories or fat or cholesterol. Landing in a new country. So happiness is reading a really good book and then finding it's serious. Finding the other earring. Not having to set the alarm for the next day. All right. So there is a gerund in each one. So after a preposition, I show you again. I think this one. Used as a noun. There are lots of examples used as a noun in the negative form. Okay. Where is it? This one, I think, right? Not having to set. So we can check it. Here. So without asking, parking, fitting, finding, sitting, landing, reading. As I said, there are lots of examples, and not having to. All right. If you again put this into Turkish, you will understand it very clear, as we did in the classroom before. Okay. So these are the rules. After a preposition is maybe the most popular use of a gerund, used as a noun at the start of a sentence, but it can be also somewhere else. And in the negative form is also commonly used. So let's have a look here again. Hope you remember this part. I'll open the answers for you again so that you can check. This is the infinitive part, and this one is our gerund part. So first of all, you have to know these verbs. As I told you before, you have to know these verbs in order to be able to use the infinitive in the correct way. And here again, in order to use the gerund or to understand the gerund, you are supposed to know these verbs. Enjoy, you remember. Finish is maybe new for you. Go on, this is a preposition. I hate speaking in public. Like, remember. Love, mind, I don't mind, I mind. Spend time doing something. Start here is there is an asterisk here. There is no difference between gerund and infinitive. All right, so start is a bit different. Stop and feel like. I don't feel like eating today. Let's go out for lunch, for example. All right. So again, have you finished? Blah blah. Have you finished? Finished. Okay, you are going to use one of these verbs here. Have you finished reading? I would say is given. Have you finished tidying maybe your room? All right. I want to go. I want to go on. What can he do or she can do? Work maybe. Working. Okay. I want to go on working until I'm 70. Inshallah. I hope so. You know this. I hate being late. Remember, it's a good structure. I like having breakfast. I love waking up. I don't mind doing the ironing. She spends hours talking. It started raining. Please stop making, I think. Yes. I don't feel like cooking. All right. So this is the this is the gerund part. You have to know these verbs first of all. I will go back and yeah, we go on with the exercises. Okay, and finish our video again. So okay, I really enjoy doing exercises. It makes me feel great. Let me clear. Okay, I removed the highlighted words. Okay. So you have got here verbs. I really enjoy doing exercise. It makes me feel great. One thing that always makes me happy is swimming, I would say. Yes, in the sea. You can't learn to play a musical instrument well without practicing, of course. ing is the preposition. My mother is very bad at remembering names. Here we have to use it as a noun. Teaching, I would say. Teaching teenagers very hard work. I don't think so. My sister spends hours messaging her friends, maybe. Yes, I hate. And somebody asks me, I hate not knowing, maybe. Yes, not knowing. Again, as a noun, is traveling by train is really. And my brother wants to go on learning French, studying French, sorry. Studying French, okay? So here, not knowing, you see it. And finally, put the verbs in the ing form or infinitive. This is a nice exercise. You have to decide whether we are going to use gerund or the infinitive. So in order to do that, you have to know the special verbs. I like listening to the radio in the mornings. Pilates is good for your health. At the start, I would say doing, right? We offer to pay, remember. We won't take the car, it's so expensive. Adjective, remember, takes an infinitive. I'm not very good at preposition, giving directions. You can borrow the car if you remember to get, okay? It's stopped, raining, okay? Raining yet. I don't mind, remember the mind, gerund, cooking, but I don't like doing the washing up, yeah. I hate getting up, all right? Getting up. So I'll clear it up again and go back. So this is the exercise part in the grammar. Okay. So something else. Okay. Maybe we have a look here, very quick look. ing, the letter O, singer, shopping, nothing, boring, ironing, going, and doing. All right. Listen again. How is the letter O going? Pronounced in the sixth verse in A. Here, this one. Just
7.9.
Singer. Shopping. Nothing. Boring. Ironing. Going. Doing.
So this is the ing sound, the nasal. All right, remember, singer. This is the nasal. All right, we have a similar, let's say, sound in Turkish as well. So listen again. How is the letter O? We listen to it again here. You remember phone, horse, computer, clock, boot, and up. All right. Listen to the pairs of words. Can you hear the difference? Okay. Bank and bank, think and think, sing and sink, ping and pink. All right. So now listen to the four sentences and make the difference.
7.11. 1,
The news about the bank really surprised me.
2,
One thing I hate about supermarkets is queuing.
3,
Please, could you put the dirty dishes in the sink?
4,
I think you have a message. I just heard your phone ping.
Okay. So, you see, I heard your phone ping. Okay, so this is all about unit 7a and b. All right, so the infinitive and the gerund. Bye bye, see you next time.